All right, what's good, family? Shalom to the hopeful elect out there. Giving all praise, y'all, Bashan Shah. Hey, y'all, look at this. So I found this off of aftertheflashofficial.com. Now, I'm not saying that World War III is going to start on this date, but I mean, it was still interesting to read, but I'm going to read this right here. So World War III, also known as the Third World War or the ACMF NATO War, was a global war that lasted from October 28, 2026 to November 2nd, 2032. A majority of nations, including most of the world's great powers, fought on two sides consisting of military alliances. The North Atlantic Treaty Organization, along with the recently reformed Southeast Asia Treaty Organization, was pitted against the Asian Continental Military Force. War emerged, of which would nearly instantly turn to chaos, with more than 2 billion people being thrown into the conflict and with the countless suffering, along with unusual acts of cruelty. And the amount of how many people died is unknown due to the nuclear holocaust that was the outcome of the war. I find that interesting because look at everything that's just going on. You got the Strait of Hormuz that's still closed. You know, and Mystery Babylon talking about, oh yeah, it's still open, everything's good. Nah, it ain't good, man. And then you have the Israel and Mystery Babylon's military, they all merging, you know? Yeah, so it's no longer called the United States of America. It's the United Corporation of Israel. And there will be a military draft coming, and it's coming quickly. But just look at everything that's just going on. Everything is escalating quickly, man. You know? You have Iran and Mystery Babylon going at it still. Iran firing still, yeah. You know, Israel, they over there firing, yeah. There's everything's just getting heated up, man. Yeah. What else you have going on? You got earthquakes going on. You know, you got people bugged out. People are on a high level of bugged outness, man. People are just bugged out. I watched a video earlier, you know, of an Edomite woman. Yeah, the video lasted about 30 seconds, and she just screaming in her car. Looks like she was like in her car, but yeah, she just bugged out, just screaming. Yeah, and it's gonna get to a point, man, where people are gonna get so bugged out, they're gonna take it to the streets, just like Scripture says. They will have no regard for their kings nor princes. And hey, yo, people just gonna be just bugged out. People just gonna start lashing out and just start throwing bowls, man. Yeah, because they tired, man. People are tired, but people are already tired now because they can't put food on their table. They're just tired of everything that is going on because Mystery Babylon has fallen. This place is done. Yahweh Bashan Shah is making it known every day that this place is just garbage, because it is. It's just straight garbage. You got the gas going up, and nobody's paying attention to it. You got diesel going up. Diesel is literally almost $6. It's at $5.50. Then you got regular gas is at what? Because I'm here in Florida, so it's at $4. And at Trump, Nero, he even said last year that this might be your last Christmas. Enjoy it. He said that. And look what's going on. Look what's going on because Nero, he wants to stay in power. And the only way that he's going to stay in power is to get this martial law going, to get World War III going. It's going to get going. He even mentioned something about the midterms, about how it was all rigged and, you know, basically, you know, things are, you know, going on, you know, with World War III, you know, yeah. World War III has pretty much started. You know, it just hasn't gone global. But Nero wants to stay in power. And like I said, the only way that he's going to do that is martial law. But like I said, last year, he said that this may be your last Christmas. Enjoy it. This thing is going to pop off. This thing is literally going to pop off. Something has got to blow at this point because people are just bugged out. You can feel the energy every day. It's just straight darkness. I got a black couch in the living room. It is so black out here. Man, that shit blacker than my couch, man. That's how black it is outside. It's that black. You can feel it. Just demonic, wicked energy. Just demonic out here. That's why we got to stay close to Yahweh Bashan Shah every day. We just have to. But yeah, y'all, hey, we got to stay prayed up. And it's a beautiful thing, you know, that Yahweh Bashan Shah He's having mercy on the biblical nation of Israel, which is you Negro, Spanish, and natives. But I'm trying to, not say that, because we got to start calling ourselves by our tribe names. Judah, Reuben, Gad, Benjamin, Levi, Asher, Naphtali. Yeah, we got to start calling ourselves by our tribes, man. Because these devils, man, they have slapped bywords on us. But like I said, Yahushua, he's having mercy on us. He's about to destroy this place. This place is being systematically destroyed, and he's going to physically destroy it. But there will be nuclear war. That is biblical. There will be nuclear war. And all these nations, Mystery Babylon, Israel, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, China, North Korea, everybody's going to be involved. All of them. Enjoy the movie, because it's going to get more interesting. Yahweh Shah is about to bring it, and it's going to be a war like you ain't never seen. It's going to be the battle of battles. Because once this war pops off, what they really want to go and do is they want to get this dollar crash so that they can bring out that RFID microchip. That's the entire thing. Crash the economy. Because that RFID chip is going to become mandatory. Yeah. And if you don't take that chip, we all know what, happens. You're going to get your head chopped off. So don't take that chip. Because if you take it, Yahweh Shah is not going to have mercy on you. And yeah, you're not going to get that crown from our big brother, Yahweh Shah. But they want to get that RFID chip mandatory. They want to get this world war popped off, get this system in place. But guess what? They're not going to be able to get the system in place. Because they're going to be going into slavery. They're going to try to hide, go underground. But guess what? It ain't going to work. Just like scripture said, they're going to say to all the mountains and all the rocks in there, fall on us, hide us from the face of him that is on the throne. Who is that? Yahweh Shai. But they ain't going to be able to go high, because angels going to be going underground. They ain't going to be able to do nothing. Nobody is going to hide from Yahweh Bashan Shai in that day of judgment. But yeah, I was wanting to bring this out, man, because it's very, very interesting. An interesting read, October 28, 2026. But like I said, man, if you just look at everything that's just going on, it's just escalating to that. Every day is just getting darker and darker and darker, man. We are literally living in a cage full of demons. But I can see martial law popping off before the midterms. I can see that happening. But we'll see. But yeah, y'all just wanted to bring this out, man. Giving all praise, y'all, Bashan Shah. And I'll be coming to you guys with another audio clip soon. Peace.